What's up, everybody? This is the TYSK report. I got some tech news lined up for you, so let's dive in and talk about it. OpenAI brings ChatGPT's advanced voice mode to the web. OpenAI is expanding ChatGPT's advanced voice mode feature to the web, letting users talk to the AI chatbot right from their browser. The feature, which makes ChatGPT more natural to speak with, is rolling out to ChatGPT's paying customers this week, which means you will need to be a Plus, Enterprise, Teams, or EDU subscriber to access it. Advanced voice mode uses OpenAI's GPT-4o's native audio capabilities to allow for natural, real-time conversations between users and ChatGPT. The chatbot is able to understand and respond to nonverbal cues, including things like your talking speed. The chatbot can also respond with emotion. Users on a Plus and Team subscription are subject to a limit each day when using advanced voice mode. According to a help page on the feature, daily limits may change. OpenAI will notify you when you have 15 minutes left of advanced voice for the day. Free users will get access to a monthly preview to try the feature. So this is just some of the latest news from OpenAI. It looks like they are expanding the voice mode to web, which would give a lot more people access, because even though we are on our phones a lot of people are also on their laptops a lot. Now, if you aren't familiar with advanced voice mode, here in this video right here from the YouTube channel AI Search, this is the app version, which I assume is going to be very similar to the web version. So let's check it out.
I'm trying to learn French. Can you help me with my pronunciation?
Absolutely. I'd be happy to help with your pronunciation. What would you like to practice?
So I'm trying to say merci beaucoup. Is that correct?
You're very close. It's merci beaucoup. The R in merci is soft, and beaucoup has an O sound, like beaucoup. Give it another try.
Merci beaucoup. Is that correct?
Yes, that's it. Merci beaucoup. Perfect. Your pronunciation is sounding great.
So in that video right there, you can see how the ChatGPT advanced voice mode was able to help this person with learning a language. And for you, it could do the same thing for whatever you're trying to work on or need help with. My challenge to you is just to spend some time this weekend. It can be 5 or 10 minutes just playing around with it, typing in questions, asking it things, and just getting responses and going with the flow of it. But if any other news arises from OpenAI, I will make sure to keep you updated. Let's move on to the next article. Former basketball hopeful wants to prevent ACL tears with airbags for knees. You've heard of car airbags deploying within milliseconds to protect passengers. How about an airbag for your knee? That's what former basketball hopeful Kylan Shaw is working on with his startup Hippos Exoskeleton, a knee sleeve that measures stress on the knee joint and inflates around the knee to protect it from major injuries like ACL and MCL tears. The sleeve inflates in 30 milliseconds, which the company says is faster than the 60 milliseconds it takes for ACL tears to occur. Hippos said the brace uses predictive AI to detect risky movements in real time and deploys airbags around the knee, potentially saving athletes thousands in medical expenses. Shaw told TechCrunch the company has already secured over 6 figures in pre-orders and would use the new funding that they received to develop the product further and push to a full launch in around 3 months. He said the eventual unit will cost around $129 and come with a $29 to $99 per month subscription plan covering AI-driven insights, small air canisters, and workout tracking. So if you are a sports fan out there, whether it's basketball, football, if you've been paying attention when it comes to injuries, we have seen a lot more ACL tears than in the past. There have been multiple times where I looked on the news or I was reading an article and I would hear about an ACL tear here from this athlete and then that athlete. I think this technology is going to be extremely helpful for these athletes. Also, they talked about in the article how this could be expanded for use on construction job sites to protect those people and also the elderly population. So I like what this company is doing. I could definitely see them in the years to come making even more products for other parts of the body. If any other news arises with this company, I will make sure to keep you updated. Let's move on to the next article. Meta AI now available on Ray-Ban Meta glasses in Ireland, France, Italy, and Spain. Meta AI originally launched in the US and Canada. Last month it arrived in the UK and Australia, and now it's coming to Ireland, France, Italy, and Spain. However, like with the UK, only the voice input capabilities of Meta AI are arriving in these countries. The ability of Meta AI to use the camera to answer questions about what you see is still exclusive to the US, Canada, and Australia. Last month, Meta released an update letting you ask Meta AI on the glasses to remind you of something you see or say, set timers, scan QR codes, call phone numbers on posters or flyers, and send and receive voice messages on WhatsApp or Messenger. Next month, Meta plans to add live translation, letting Meta AI on the glasses translate in real time between English and French, Italian, or Spanish. The company also plans to add a feature letting Meta AI see a live stream of your first-person view, not just a single shot, enabling a continuous interaction over time. Meta says this will allow its AI to help you more naturally in real time as you're doing things like exploring a city or preparing a meal. So it looks like Meta is continuing to do great things. They are expanding the capabilities for their Ray-Ban Meta glasses. So I could definitely see Meta doing a lot of interesting things with this as it grows. Because of the expansion of these capabilities, I think more and more people are going to gravitate towards it and get them and utilize them to explore the world or ask it questions or just find other types of use cases that we haven't even thought of. So that's just some of the latest news with Meta, and I'll make sure to keep you updated if any other information arises. Let's move on to the next article. Stellantis electric STLA frame gives vehicles 690 miles of range with an extender. Stellantis released new details about its big multi-energy vehicle platform, STLA frame. The new platform runs primarily on battery electric technology, but can also underpin internal combustion, hybrid, gas extending, and hydrogen vehicles, the company said. STLA frame supports bi-directional charging, and its pure EV version has an 800-volt architecture with up to 350 kilowatts of DC fast charging speeds that can add 100 miles in 10 minutes. The STLA frame platform is designed for big vehicles like full-size pickup trucks, SUVs, and commercial vehicles. Stellantis plans to use it for big Jeep SUVs and Ram trucks, including the Ram 1500 Rev, which is now being delayed from the end of 2024 to the first half of 2025. Meanwhile, the company's STLA large platform will underpin upcoming EVs like the Jeep Wagoneer S and Dodge Charger Daytona. So this is good timing for Stellantis because they are struggling and having some challenges right now, all the way from their leadership to their cars, and with the recent layoffs that they had, they could definitely use something to put them in the good graces of the people. So this could be it. Based on what was said about this frame, I do like its versatility and it being able to extend mileage for not only EVs, but also ICE vehicles and futuristic hydrogen vehicles. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. I'm not sure if this STLA frame is going to be able to save the company from the sinking ship that they're on. If they don't get the type of demand that they're looking for, they might even have to consolidate and have a bigger company swallow them up and buy them out. And for some reason, I could definitely see that happening for these legacy companies who are unable to innovate. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen next with Stellantis. But if any other news arises, I will make sure to keep you updated. Let's move on to the next article. May Mobility to test driverless shuttles in Ann Arbor. May Mobility is slowly advancing its driverless capabilities. The startup this week launched a small-scale deployment of autonomous shuttles, which will drive themselves along a fixed route with a human safety driver present. May will initially deploy 1 to 2 autonomous Toyota Sienna minivans to ferry employees and invited guests across a 2-square-mile area of the city. This is the second city where May is performing the so-called driver out operations. Last year, they performed this in Sun City, Arizona, and it was currently carrying passengers for free. May Mobility says it hopes to expand driverless testing in 2025 to Peachtree Corners, Georgia, where the startup currently tests with a safety driver. The startup also plans to bring its AVs to the Lyft app in Atlanta next year as part of a multi-year partnership with the ride-hail firm. So as stated before, it's going to be very interesting to see how these companies and this technology shakes up the ride-hailing space. And as I said before, even though it seems like the technology is moving at a slow pace, it's definitely moving along. So for those of you who are utilizing these ride-hailing services for employment, you should definitely stay informed about this and stay ahead of it because, again, you don't want to one day be impacted by this. Also, when it comes to the people, I'm not sure if they're going to one day pick autonomous vehicles over an actual driver driving them to their destination. And the change could easily happen if they provide a cheaper ride with an autonomous vehicle. And then if a person utilizes that vehicle one time or maybe even a few times and they find that it's safe, they could go with that option moving forward. Because this technology, I believe, is going to get better and it's not going to be on fixed routes anymore. It's going to be able to go on its own and take people in different places across different cities. It's going to impact a lot of drivers for Uber and Lyft. So this is just something to be on the lookout for, stay informed about, so that way you can stay ahead of the transition and changes that are happening in the transportation space. Let's move on to the next article. Yuka, the app that rates food and makeup, now lets users complain to companies directly. Yuka is a popular health app that allows users to scan the barcodes of food items to quickly see a health ranking based on additives, sugar, saturated fat, and fiber. It also scans cosmetic products, highlighting any harmful substances like endocrine disruptors, carcinogens, allergens, and irritants. Yuka then recommends healthier options, helping consumers make more educated and mindful decisions. Yuka has revealed significant issues with major corporations regarding harmful ingredients that many customers are unaware they are consuming. Now the company is expanding its mission by introducing a new feature that provides users with a direct way to contact brands using these problematic ingredients. Launched earlier this week, the new Call Out the Brand button allows users to challenge companies directly. When a user scans a product that turns out to be marked with Yuka's red label, which indicates a health concern, they will see an option to email the product's manufacturer, pushing them to rethink the use of harmful additives. Yuka provides a default message but allows users to personalize it if they wish. This feature may be beneficial for Americans where food regulations are less strict than in Europe. The new tool is only available to users in France and the US. It'll roll out to additional countries in the coming months. Yuka is available to download on the App Store and Google Play Store, and this app boasts over 60 million worldwide users. So I definitely believe that this is a great app for people to have and utilize. We definitely want to be consuming and utilizing the best products for our health, so that way we are not slowly destroying ourselves over time. But when it comes to this app, I wonder how useful it would be here in the US, and I do wonder if people would use it. So if this is something that you would utilize in grocery stores or even stores where you're buying cosmetic products, comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Let's move on to the next article. Perplexity AI search engine can now buy products for you. Perplexity is rolling out a new feature that will let Pro subscribers purchase a product without leaving its AI search engine. When searching for a product using Perplexity, Pro members based in the US can now choose a Buy with Pro button that will automatically order the product using saved shipping and billing information. Perplexity says all products purchased through Buy with Pro come with free shipping. For products that don't support Buy with Pro, Perplexity will redirect users to the merchant's website to complete their purchase. Users who aren't subscribed to Perplexity's $20 a month Pro option will still see other updated AI shopping features, including new product cards that will appear for product-related searches. For users in the US, these cards show a product image and its price, along with AI-written summaries of key features and reviews. Perplexity is also launching a new AI-powered Snap to Shop search tool that will let all users take a picture of a product and ask questions about it, similar to Google Lens. So this is just some of the latest news when it comes to Perplexity, and this looks like some cool technology that's going to be able to enhance your shopping experience, and this is going to help you find the best product that you're looking for at that time. So that's just some of the latest news when it comes to the world of technology, and as always, I want to make sure you stay informed and updated on what's going on because this technological world is rapidly moving. So in order to do that, you should already know to like the video, subscribe, and tell a friend to subscribe, and make sure that you check out these two videos right here so that way you can continue to stay informed about the things you should know happening in the world of technology.